This is Sonia Lising-Cahalan, your host for Now You're Talking. We invite you to listen to our show every Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. We will talk about health, hot topics on current events, special guests, a touch of fashion, beauty and fitness, and much more. Please call in and be a part of this show and have a cool blast of fun and entertainment. Remember, Now You're Talking every Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. Brought to you by Longevity 90 for Life Elite Life Las Vegas team.
Views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the host and guests and not necessarily those of the staff or management of KLAV.
Thank you for tuning in to our show, Now You're Talking. This is Sonia Lising-Cahalan, inviting you to listen to our show every Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. You are in for a good time, lots of laugh and high energy. We will talk about health, hot topics on current events, special guests, a touch of fashion, beauty and fitness, and much more. So please call in and join us. We want to hear from you. Be a part of this show and have a cool blast of fun and entertainment. Please call at 702-731-1230 or toll free 1-866-820-KLAV or live stream at KLAV1230am.com. Brought to you by Longevity 90 for Life Elite Life Las Vegas team. Good evening and welcome to Now You're Talking show. This is your host Sonia Lising-Cahalan with my good friend and wonderful co-host Jerry Rumsey.
Hello everybody, how are you this evening?
I would like to thank everyone and to let you know that we are so touched and overwhelmed by your numerous positive emails, comments, and messages that we got this past 2 weeks. We are thrilled, which made us strive to work harder in giving you a more interesting show and hopefully coming back for more. I've never been so excited for Saturday to come and work with Jerry to connect with you and give you tons of fun, laughter, and entertainment. So thank you so much, especially from our listeners in Davis, California and Los Angeles, California. We love you.
We have fans.
Our topics for tonight are some information that you can relate and use in your everyday lives. Our first topic will be an article that I have read a few days ago and want to share with you. It's Marriage is Not for You by Seth Adam Smith. And what's amazing about this article was that he got thousands of response and was featured on a lot of articles. The next topic are 9 bad habits that are good for you, and our celebrity gossip, of course, our newest segment, Jerry's 2 cents, where Jerry will share a movie review or whatnot, and of course, our longevity portion. I've also included a new portion where I will give you the best of the best places to eat and are very affordable. So we
all local
yes,
places.
all local, Las Vegas. So we are very excited.
Yes, I am so excited. I am so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just so
a lot
so
of your
excited.
friends are listening.
Yes,
too.
I hope so. All my friends are
Hi.
listening. The girls at the salon where I work at Fantastic Sam.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, ladies. I hope you're listening. We had a great grand opening today. It was awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
I loved it. Thank you.
You want to share our phone number?
Our phone number for if anybody would like to call and join in and have a discussion or put their 2 cents in, our local number is 702-731-1230. Or you can call toll-free 1-866-820-5528. Or you can follow us on Twitter, which, come on, I want some more Twitter followers. Come on, people. It's at NYT Show. Or you can like our Facebook page, and Now You're Talking Show. Yeah, go to the Facebook page and check out our new profile pics.
Yes, we do.
We look
new photos.
We're hot and sexy moms. Or you can email us at nowyou'retalking@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you, Jerry. Here we go. Before we go on our show, I would like to reach out, and our hearts go out to all the survivors from this powerful typhoon Haiyan that hit the Philippines. I'm sure you've seen and heard all the devastation that happened there. They are in total need of food, shelter, and other essentials. So if you would like to make a donation, the best you can give is, of course, money or cash. And beware of people who set up phony charitable organizations to scam generous donors. So if you're leery about donating cash because you don't recognize the name of the organization, you can do your own background check, or you can directly go to your Facebook page, and they show at the very top of your news feed is a link to American Red Cross where you can make a donation. On behalf of the Filipino community, we thank you all for the prayers and generous donations. There is a fundraising event tomorrow at Desert Breeze Park on Spring Mountain and Durango, hosted by Rhea Wood and my friend Gail Watts Antonio from 12 noon till 4 p.m. Well, it is Rhea Wood's birthday, but in lieu of having a party for her birthday, they decided to celebrate by gathering and boxing donations. Way to go, girls.
Yay.
Oh my God. The items most needed are bottled water, juice, easy to open canned foods, when, they have the...
just all like
easy,
non-perishable foods,
yeah.
because they are, like what I learned from shipping stuff to Becca when she was in Afghanistan.
Right.
When shipping overseas, they have to be like non-perishable.
Non-perishable.
So I wish we could send them fresh fruit and stuff like that, but everything has to be canned,
canned.
or
like,
sealed.
And also medicine, toiletries, laundry detergent, tarp. They need tarps, sleeping bags, tents, and blankets. They also need boxes to pack those goods in. Items will be shipped via LBC in coordination with the Philippine National Red Cross. If you want more information on this fundraising event, call 702-375-7874. There are a lot of fundraising events going on. If you want to donate or you can't go to Desert Breeze tomorrow, visit Fox 5, Las Vegas, and there's a whole list.
That is my favorite. I'm telling you, that's
Fox
my
5?
favorite TV station.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it out there. Fox 5. Shout out.
Yeah. Okay, as of this morning, there's like 3,600 deaths and 600,000 homeless. But I believe so far they have received billions of donations from all over the world. And for some reason, I was truly upset on an article that I've read about the government officials, particularly about that of CNN's Anderson Cooper versus the President of the Philippines, Noynoy Aquino, on the Typhoon Haiyan. Like fact versus fiction. There is an ongoing battle between members of the international media giving factual reports from the ground at the disaster area. On the other side are people from Malacanang, including President Benigno Aquino. Malacanang is like the White House in the Philippines, who are giving a much better update from a cozier distance. They were not there. Anderson Cooper, who was actually been in Tacloban City in Leyte, one of the hardest hit by Super Typhoon Haiyan, was reporting it like it is. No real evidence of our organized recovery or relief effort coming from the Philippine government where he was at. And at the same day, the President, Aquino, was giving a reassuring report during the interview with CNN studio reporter Christian Amapor that the Philippine government's relief and rescue operations were well on its way. The President even mentioned that all national roads have been reopened and most national airports are back to operating levels. Others would ask for pictures as proof of these claims, or else it hasn't happened. In fact, Anderson Cooper was actually reporting live and showing actual footage from the ruins of Tacloban Airport. The picture he showed was grimmer, so in other words, the President of the Philippines, Benigno Aquino, was bluffing his way through the interview. And that's where my concern is, Jerry.
That is
are the Filipino people going to get these donations? That's really where this is what I'm trying to do.
Because he's saying things are better than what they are.
And it's not. And it's not. Yeah.
And why would he do that?
Well, listen to this. All of the Philippine government are all corrupt. Okay. I wish there was a way that those donations will be accounted for. I bet you 90% of those donations will go in the pockets of these officials, and the rest goes to the, little people. It was always been like that, as far as I can remember, ever since I was small. The Philippines always corrupt with these government officials. I would like to read a letter I found written by a 70-year-old man, and it made me tear up because it was heartbreaking.
You're going to get me crying. You know I'm a crybaby.
Yeah, well, you and I
I'm okay.
both.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bear with me as I will read to you this letter that so touched me. Not since Marcos have we as people been so polarized? As far as our hearts and minds are concerned, it's like we're in the edge of civil war. We are forced to take a hard look of ourselves and what we value. Because of this, we are fighting friends in coffee houses, on the telephone, and on Facebook. We are a people whose lives have been upended. We don't know what to do to get things done right and right away. We lash out. We insult our leaders, trying to get them to do a lot more than to pose for photo ops of giving out relief goods on one-by-one basis. We cry desperately for demonstrable government response. We get almost next to nothing. It is increasingly apparent that local media goes hand in hand with self-servicing Malacanang press releases, which are more concerned with their showbiz image than confronting, accepting, and dealing with the problem. What our leaders tell us is contradicted by the reports from international commentators, and who are understandably more objective and growing less dispassionate as they witness the horrors around them. What our leaders tell us is also contradicted by the victims in these areas, who are slowly able to give us the true picture of the realities of the situation, and the reality is that people are starving. The dead still lie on the streets even 5 days after the event. There are angry souls scavenging for whatever they can to survive, as well as professional looters ambushing the helpless and relief caravans. It's a war zone out there. This disaster was affected not only the islands in the path of Yolanda, but all of us as a nation. We all have been judged and found wanting, but more worrisome is that we take a long, hard look at our leaders and we judge and we find them wanting. It is worrisome because we have chosen them and are paying them to serve the needs of our nation, and it seems that they can't deliver. I don't think that anybody, even the most criminal politician, can be that hard-hearted and close his eyes to this calamity, so I can only surmise that they don't know what to do, that they are impotent and incompetent. I am 70 years old, and I don't know what to do. But then again, I didn't run for office promising the voters that I would take care of national concerns. I am a private citizen, and like most of my fellow citizens, have given of what I have to the relief effort. I have given to the point of hurting. I am 70 years old, and I have been stupid a lot of times for 7 decades. I want to think that I can be a little less stupid now. This time, I want to make sure what my hard-earned money will reach its intended goal. I am sick and tired of throwing away my money, of making our politicians wealthy because of my unconcern and my inattention. I am sick and tired of my stupidity. So, I very much care now where all this help is going. I read Marvin Sant Geronimo, who was there when Yolanda struck, that TV personalities and politicians like Mar Rojas and Ted Fallon going to Tacloban for the photo op, they never helped. Endless tracking video shots of flattened towns with people walking, clutching a plastic bottle of water with no government presence whatsoever. Corina Sanchez calling Anderson Cooper misinformed. Cooper was in Tacloban. Corina was not. The U.S. landing 5 planes full of goods and not allowing any politicians to touch any of it. How much more do we need for us to realize that the enemy was not Yolanda? Yolanda was just a force of nature. The enemy is our leaders, and the leader of our leaders is the president. So what now? There is nothing I can actually do. I can only rage against the dying of common decency. I can only rage against this man who claimed in a Christian Amanpour interview that he couldn't get to the disaster areas because the weather after the storm left didn't permit him to fly. This is 24 hours after the sun was shining all over the Philippines by then. I can only rage against a man who made light of the tragedy, refusing to identify it as a major disaster, who made light of a victim of looting who was shot at by telling him, "But you didn't die, right?" I rage against a man who continually blames the LGUs on the ground for their incompetence and their inefficiency, because it is beginning to dawn on me that this Visayan LGUs happen to be Romualdez people, and this man is playing politics with people's lives. This is a crime. What this man does is unconscionable. I can only state it here. I can do nothing about it for now. I will wait for whatever movement develops after this fiasco, and I will join it. But for now, what I can do is to declare that I am deeply offended by the people who try to stop me, and others from stating the obvious, all those people who charges us for criticizing, for being negative, for Aquino bashing. I am done with these people. I am, in a very yellow army way, they try to hide behind an illogical argument that we cannot help if we criticize. I don't know how good these friends are at multitasking, but one does not cancel out the other. We can help and we can criticize, and at this point I am convinced that we do help when we criticize. If at one point we can, as Hamlet says, catch the conscience of the king. But I know that this is futile. This man is no king. He is not even a real representative. What can you expect from someone who never worked an honest day in his life? What could he possibly relate to? So, my friends who accuse me of Aquino bashing, I want you to know that I'm done with your line of thinking. Either you defend this man or you defend the people that this man is ignoring. Don't believe that the people are his boss. This was a piece of advertising soundbite created by showbiz experts to get the unthinking masses out there to swallow this uniquely qualified man, this man who is totally unprepared for the most difficult job in the country. So, my friends, as far as I'm concerned, you choose him or you choose the people. But if you instruct me again to stop bashing this man, I am unfriending you. I will unfriend you on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and out in our leaderless streets. This is written by Peke Galiaga, and I really commend him for that letter. And this is what I think about that. The battle to find the truth about the true state of the Philippines will continue. Hopefully the amount of deaths of Filipinos and the wrath of Typhoon Haiyan will not be in vain, because this disaster is the start of finally exposing the unending rampant corruption of the Philippine government. Let's continue to pray for the Filipinos. When everything is taken away and survive the worst, hunger, thirst, chaos, confronted with family deaths, we've seen the best of the Filipino, their strength, courage, compassion, care, and resilience. Nobody can break them. They have a reason to despair, to be angry, but they still have the time to laugh, to love, to stand up. They show so much hope with the aid coming from all over the world. As Anderson Cooper have said, thank you to the Filipinos for showing us how to live. And to all the world who made generous donations, and to all the volunteers and military, we salute you. The whole Filipino community would like to extend their deepest gratitude. And from Jerry and I, Now You're Talking Show, and with KLAV 1230 AM, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you so much, Sonia. Please, everybody, if you can donate, please help. You have no idea what it's... I can't even imagine having... They have no resources, none. They don't have clean water. They don't have...
You should see, if you've seen the reports on TV, it's totally shut. Nothing is standing. And these people are like lost. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to live. They sleep on the ground. And I was just looking at those children. It's just heartbreaking, Jerry. I mean, what are these officials doing? I mean, for crying out loud, for once in your life, come on, help these people. I mean, you've got enough money in your pockets. Come on, just give it back to the small people. Give it back to the community, for crying out loud. But anyway, We are going on our break, so we will be right back. Please don't go away. Are you sick and tired of getting sick and tired? If you are suffering from chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, arthritis, osteoporosis, cholesterol, depression, insomnia, Crohn's disease, fibromyalgia, weight gain, flu, allergies, heartburn, the list goes on. If you want to do something to stop these chronic pains and gain more energy, we have the solution to your sufferings. Chronic diseases are caused by nutrition deficiencies and are the root of most of health problems. Dr. Joel Wallach, the founder of Longevity, a publicly global marketing company founded in 1997, said, "It's not what you eat that kills you, it's what you don't eat." Take the 90 essential nutrients on a daily basis to live a healthy and pain-free life.
For more information, please contact Sonia Lising-Cahalan at 702-321-4211 or at soniacahalan.my94life.com.
You're back on the air with Sonia and Jerry on Now You're Talking show. Well, we're going to get back to being happy now.
Okay, I
The
told
crying
you we're a couple crybabies.
Yeah,
and I think what bothers you and bothers me is the kids.
Yeah,
Is
that really bothered me.
The kids. It's all about the kids. The kids are future of the Philippines,
Yes.
the future of here.
I really think that I hope that somebody not from the Philippines will step in, like the United Nations or the American government. Just what can you do to stop this? I want to push this. But anyway, yes, Longevity Forever. I would like to share one amazing longevity product with you. It's the Longevity Mineral Makeup. If you are looking for a high-quality, natural, healthy, mineral-based makeup line, your search stops here. Longevity Mineral Makeup is toxic-free, no harsh chemicals, dyes, or preservatives, no animal testing, no irritants, fragrance-free, talc-free. Longevity Mineral Makeup is 100% pure minerals. You will be amazed at the light airiness of these minerals, and yet the coverage is wonderful. With Longevity Mineral Makeup, the perception of your complexion will be natural perfection. There is a color match for every tone. It blends into your natural skin tone and should not see a line. In fact, you should not be able to see the makeup at all. It's so pure and natural that you can sleep in it. If you want any of Longevity products, please email me at sonialc@hotmail.com or contact me at 702-321-4211. And did you say you were asking for the...
Yeah, I was going to write down for our Ustream viewers, our Ustream viewers, the phone number. On our we got a little writing board that we have for our Ustream viewers.
I'll give it to you because
Okay.
it's on the...
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to post it on our Ustream. That way, in case you want to donate.
Yeah.
And so you can call and they'll direct you to the right.
Yeah, and like I said, tomorrow, the Desert Breeze Park right here on Spring Mountain and
Durango? Okay.
It's from 12 noon to 4.
Okay.
And I will be there to
Okay.
give some, goods, and I'll bring in boxes. And
Yeah, and if you have
show
any
up.
questions on where you can donate, you're more than welcome to call the station.
Mhm.
You're more than welcome to email me.
Yeah.
Email Sonia, and we'll help you get your donations to the right place.
Yes. Okay, here we go with our first topic, Jerry.
You know what? Bring it on. I'm telling you,
Marriage is not for you.
I'm telling you, Sonia, you said this the other night, and I told you, I've been busy with work. We've been training every
Yeah,
single day,
yeah.
and I've kind of, me, I Google
Yeah.
stuff and look at this one. I kind of peeked at it, but I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you're shooting
Okay.
me with the new one
Yeah.
here.
Well, like I said, marriage is not for you. Well, before starting to make assumptions, let's talk about it, and hopefully it will give light to your doubts. Falling in love and marrying the love of your life is not as simple as that. This major step of your life will fill you with paralyzing fear and anxieties. So many questions at the back of your mind. Am I ready? Was I making the right choice? Is he or she the right person? Would he or she make me happy? Reading on Seth's article, he shared his concerns to his dad. And surprisingly, his dad responded with, "You are totally selfish," he said. "Marriage is not for you. You don't marry to make yourself happy. You marry to make someone else happy. More than that, your marriage isn't for yourself. You're marrying for a family, not just for the in-laws and all that nonsense, but for your future children. Who do you want to help you raise them? Who do you want to influence them? Marriage isn't for you. It's not about you. Marriage is about the person you married." Jerry,
Wow.
this totally makes sense to me.
You know
I can
what?
relate to this.
I
you
can't. No, I can relate because you know what? I married young.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what I thought it was all about, to make somebody else happy. And
Mm-hmm.
all I got to say about it is, you know what? I did it once. I'm
You're
a
really
grown
good.
up. I'm a grown up now.
Yeah.
I don't do things that I
Yeah.
don't like twice. If I don't like it the first time, what makes you think I'm gonna like it the second time?
Exactly.
So
We've been there, done that.
if I
So
ever
now-
get married
yeah.
again, I'm telling you, I don't even know, because obviously from this article, I am the most selfish biatch. Wow.
But anyway, you want that special someone to be a part of your whole life. Your happiness depends on making your other half happy, to see he or she smile every day, laugh every day. You want it to be a part of his or her family, and vice versa. Interacting with your family and getting along with them just gives pure joy, and you realize you wanted to build your own family with the same person. A true love is never about you. It's about the person you love, their wants, their needs, their hopes, and their dreams. You ask selfishly, "What's in it for me?" But love asks, "What can I give?" This is my 2 cents for this one.
Sonia's 2 cents.
Yeah. For me, this is what I think. The real lesson behind this, Jerry, is love begets love. Right?
Yes.
You get what you give. Try to do better if you're not doing it already. Love unconditionally. The other person is crazy not to give it back unless you're self-centered.
That I agree with. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, unless you're self-centered, and hopefully the other person will figure it out in no time.
Oh yeah.
So if
I had
you're
one of those.
single, have a special someone in your life, almost married or bachelor and bachelorette.
Okay, well, does that count if I have like maybe 3,
3
4?
3 people that you see.
I'm not saying that
Actually, that's a good idea, Jerry, because you know why? You got to compare.
I'm telling
You have
you,
a comparison.
I tell you, go ahead and finish.
And
it.
you're not settling. But
And
anyway, I want you to know that marriage isn't for you. No true relationship of love is for you. Love is about the person you love. The more you truly love that person, the more love you receive. And not just from your significant other, but from their friends and their family and thousands of others you never would have met had your love remained self-centered. Truly, love and marriage isn't for you, it's for others. Well, there's a saying, happy life, happy life.
You know,
or whatever.
my cousin Richard says that all the time. He says, "Happy wife, happy life."
Yeah.
Which in his case, it works out.
Yeah.
But see, now, like I'm going to touch on the, like I told you guys, is I've decided I think I'm going to need like 3, 4 different guys, like, and each of them will have different aspects.
Uh-huh.
Now, if they don't know about each other, hey, I'm sorry.
But anyway, truly, love and marriage isn't for you, it's for others. Happy, like you said, happy wife, happy life. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. For me, Jerry, I don't believe in love at first sight. And it develops in time till I fall in love. You have to do a lot of persuasion, a lot of convincing. You have to be a good kisser. You have to be patient, understanding, easy on the eyes.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt at all.
Clean fingernails.
Yep, I'm telling you.
And of course, this one is a big one for me. You have to have a great sense of humor. But if you find that special someone, make sure you reciprocate or give back in return, and make sure you don't let go. I'm going to tell you a story about me. Well, this is all about me, not about Jerry this time. Well, when I met Dave, you know, he's actually the love of my life. Robbie's dad. He came and applied for a job.
And I'm just going to put in Robbie's dad was very good looking, very good looking.
Yeah,
guy.
he's 6'4", blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah,
and not just good looking. He was
funny.
He was
funny. He was hilarious.
My God, he has the quickest wit. I mean, you are still like saying, and then he already has something to say.
He was
but anyway,
hilarious.
this guy, I didn't like him the first time because this is my point. I get attracted to a person. For some time, I've known him for a little while before it developed. I don't believe in love at first sight, and you have to persuade me why I should love you. Why should I like you? And you know, you have to show me that I am only the apple of your eye. Okay?
Me, I'm bad.
Yeah, that's it
I'm
for me.
I'm just gonna say that I'm bad.
Yeah, I have to be the priority of you. Well, I thought if you have children, then you have to be. It has to be them the priority. But I have to be the second. I don't care what you say. But anyway, Dave, I was the priority. He gave everything to me. He gave me love that I've never, you know how I grew up in the Philippines and I've never been loved. And you read my book.
Yes.
And for him meeting this guy, it's like he taught me everything, how to love, how to share, how to just love unconditionally. Yeah. And the first time I knew I fell in love with this guy is when we were working together. We were talking all the time. And I was a smoker, and I was smoking, and of course I was using my trash can as my ashtray. It went on fire, and then Dave was there. He drinks a gallon of milk every day. Okay, so he's drinking milk, and here my trash can is on fire, and I was like yelling and screaming, and he said. He came running and he poured his milk on the trash can. So of course it went away, and then the time when he said. This is the time when I fell in love with him after he said these 3 words. Are you okay? And I said, oh my God, he cared about me. Oh my God. And from then on, we started talking.
And it was just different from that point.
And it was like, it just developed, and he is such an amazing
I don't know.
guy.
I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight because there's a couple guys that I know that like I get, and you know me, I'm quick-witted. I'll come back with anything.
Yeah,
I get stupid with it. I get tongue-tied, and I just ramble on. But of course, those are the unattainable ones that you know that I keep at bay at arm's length. Like, and if you want to call in, you know who you are.
But anyway, he passed away, you know, a few years, and even if we divorced at that time, we knew
you guys were still always close.
No, not just close. We were still in love with each other, and it was just devastating how we parted and how he died and all that. And up to this day, I don't think anybody could match him. He is one of a kind. He loves my family, which is number one also to me, because he loved my family more than I loved my family. He cared about my family so much. He would include them in outings and his plans for the future. He would include all my family. He loves all my brothers and sisters, and if my sisters would say something like they need something, and I would say, oh well, we don't have it, and yeah, we do. He would say that, yeah, we do. We can help them, and he would. He is so giving. He is the most generous person I've ever met.
He was.
And when we go shopping, Jerry, and we just go walking at the mall, and I would say, oh my God, look at that. That's nice. And he wouldn't buy it, but when I get back from work the next day,
there it would be.
It was there sitting on the table, and I said, what's this? And he said, well, you said you liked it, so there you are.
See, so there's hope for me. I still have one, because everybody says you have one great love in your life.
And you haven't won yet?
I don't think so.
Really?
You know what?
Well, you're still young, Jerry.
Maybe, I think maybe, I don't know. So I guess not. So if I got to think about it, I don't know. I've had, you know, I was married to the kids' dad for a long time, but, you know, it was always, to me, it was always a one-way. I always gave. I took care of him. I was that person that always made sure everybody else was happy, that he was happy, the kids were happy.
I'm like that too.
And I had another relationship with kind of similar.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I would actually have to think about it, that if I've had the one great love, I mean, I don't know if I can say this.
Did you say like or love?
There we go. It came out. I mean, I've had the one great sex. I can say that. Like, does that count?
Well, that's a plus.
Okay. Well, I mean.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's still time for you. You're still very young. You're very pretty.
I still have hope.
And you're such a good person.
You know what? I think either you love me or you don't.
Yeah.
That's what I figured out with people that I deal with, and people when I was a bartender, and now that I'm a hairdresser, hairstylist. But yeah, either you like my personality or you don't. I'm very abrupt and upfront, and sometimes the mouth works faster than the brain.
Your brain.
So, yeah, that's why I said maybe, I think I need 4 men, like, for 4 different reasons. Like, I need one, because not one guy likes to do everything that Jerry likes to do, honestly.
Right.
So, I'm going to need one that I can bring around family and friends, bring around the kids, and Kyle, he's my worst. Oh, I don't even want to talk about how Kyle is judgment. He doesn't want me to have a boyfriend. Right now, he's at that point where
he wants you to himself.
But then he doesn't want to be around me at all either. But that's all right. He's, like I said, Kyle is all 3 of Becca, Justin, Christopher, all rolled up into one, and sometimes I never know what I'm going to get with that kid. So honestly, if I ever have a great love, to pass the test, honestly, it'd probably have to pass my little Kyle. Yeah. Because my older ones they kind of like, oh, Mom, you gonna get a boyfriend? And I was like, I don't need a boyfriend. I don't need one. I'd like one. You can call in 702-731-1230.
Well, I don't think I need anyone right now because I have very high taste and.
No, it's not that you have high taste. It's you don't settle, just like you told me.
I don't want to settle.
You don't settle. Like I told you, you have to be honest.
Yeah, you have to love me. You have to love me. Only me.
Yeah. It's all about Jerry. That's what I was like. I hate to say it, but sometimes it's like...
We have a caller, Jerry.
Oh, we do? Yeah. Hi.
Hello, ladies. I just want to say I was very emotionally moved about your dissertation about the terrible tragedy, and God bless all those people. And I really enjoy your show. I listen to this station all the time, every day.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
You sound like 2 really cool, nice ladies.
Oh, we are.
We are the coolest. Don't ask our kids, but we are the coolest.
Well, remember, too, women's faults are many, but men have only 2. Everything we say and everything we do.
Well, you know what?
Wait a minute.
Well,
Steve,
you're onto something. You're onto something.
Okay, you got it. Now I set you up for the next line. Here we go. It's okay. I'm going to give you, for your single friends, 5 dating tips tried and tested in Las Vegas over many years.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Tip number 1, you must meet a man who who is financially secure, has a good job, makes good money, and he helps you around the house. Number 2, you must meet a man who makes you feel good, not just in bed, but makes you feel good emotionally, spiritually, and he makes you laugh. Tip number 3, you must meet a man who doesn't lie to you and doesn't cheat on you and keeps his word. Very important. Number 4, you must meet a man who spoils you and eventually loves you. And number 5, ladies, most important of all, make sure that these 4 guys never meet each other.
There we go, Steve.
Steve,
yeah.
Where can I find that man?
Was I just not talking about that?
Part of him's right here, but he's probably too old for you guys.
I was just saying that. You know what, Lawrence? We're gonna have to record that because I need to write that down. I need to write it and keep it in my wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, but Steve, you need to find us a man like that.
Okay, I know a few of them.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm not with Sonia. She's got 1. Like I said
got
before,
1?
No, I said you only need 1. I told you I already need 4. Like I'm up in the ante. I need 4.
You are crazy.
Well, I've been here 11 years. I did a lot of dating. It's hard to find good relationships here because let me tell you something. As a single man, first of all, I know you're not going to say no, it's not, but it kind of is. is that a lot of women are very materialistic. And
Oh,
it's just where we are
Oh,
and how
yeah.
we live. Simple
Yeah.
as that, okay?
Uh-huh.
98% of the desirable, decent, attractive women in this town, I'm not talking just young, I'm talking all ages,
Uh-huh.
already got somebody,
Uh-huh.
are rebounding back and forth from a previous relationship. The ex-boyfriend or ex-husband's calling them 27 times a day.
Guilty.
So it's very hard to meet people who are really single. It's true. It's very hard to meet people that are not at least
Yeah,
kind of
I
involved
know.
with at least
Especially
one or
our
two.
age.
Oh,
Especially our age.
that. You know
Seriously,
what?
you
That's
can't.
where I've always had my like problem. Like, if he's married or got a girlfriend, I'm telling you, it's like I'm a magnet. I've never failed.
It's funny. And you know something, too? It's really weird about women. Sometimes they don't want to date a man who's 100% completely single, isn't seeing anybody. They want somebody that's once in a while still the ex is calling once because they see that, well, Jesus, you know what? Women think like this sometimes. They think, if somebody else wants him, so do I. But if somebody's not dating anybody for a long time, that's not a good sign. They figure if nobody else wants to be involved.
There must be something wrong with him.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right,
that's
right,
the way
yeah.
they think, you know. So
Yeah.
my friend told me another one. You know what she said? Is your name Jerry?
Yes, Jerry.
What's the other lady's name?
Sonia.
Sonia and Jerry. I'm Steve. Okay.
Hi,
Well,
Steve.
you know something? It's very funny, but this is just something I've noticed. My friend pointed this out to me. She says, you know, she's been dating 10 years. Attractive girl, nice, but just can't meet the right guy. And, you know, we discussed this many times. A lot of the women are materialistic, and the guys are too sexual. So it's a constant battle between men. Some men are trying to get the maximum amount of sex out of a woman by spending the least amount of money on expensive dinners, drinks, and gifts. And the woman is trying to get the maximum amount of dinners, drinks, gifts, and money out of a man by giving him the least amount of you-know-what. So we laugh about that. And here's what she said. You know what? After 10 years of dating in this town, here's my conclusion. Being single in this town is kind of like going to the mall at 1 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon trying to find a parking space. I said, what do you mean by that? She goes, well, single men are like parking spaces. I said, why? She goes, all the good ones are taken and
Yep.
all the rest are handicapped.
Oh, goodness.
That's a good one,
Well,
Steve.
thank you, Steve, for
Thank you.
calling.
Thank
Well,
you
listen,
so
guys
much.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank
you too.
you, and keep listening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah. Okay.
He made some. I'm telling you, what was I just saying? How many? Like, yeah, it'll happen.
We are gonna go to our next break because okay, and we will be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hey ladies, do you have a last-minute event, date, party, or just want a late-night pedicure, but the typical salon is closed at 7 p.m.? Well, come try AM PM Nails, located at 3135 South Industrial Road, just behind the Fashion Show Mall and just 2 minutes away from the Strip. Your friendly, professional, and knowledgeable staff are available to service you Monday through Saturday from 12 noon to midnight with after-hour appointments available. They will pamper you with their signature on-the-go pedicure or upgrade to the relaxing girls just want to have fun pedicure. They offer services from manicures, pedicures, acrylics, and waxing. Facials and microdermabrasion coming soon. Mention this ad and get 50% off your first visit. AM/PM Nail Salon. To make an appointment, please call 702-558-9292. 702-558-9292. Hello, we're back on air with Sonia and Jerry. We are going to our next topic, which is the 9 habits that are good for you.
9 bad
habits.
Oh yeah. Here
Learn
we go.
this bad
I like
habits
anything that's got
you
bad
should
in it.
keep and how to make them work for you. Number 1, drink a huge cup of coffee in the morning and pour yourself a refill or 2. A couple of cups of Joe may perk you up in more ways than you think. Coffee gets a bad rap because of the caffeine, but it may actually help regulate your mood. It also showed that women who drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee daily had a 15% lower risk of depression. Caffeine helps activate the brain chemicals and serotonin. It is also a rich source of antioxidants and other healthy compounds that may help protect against cancer. Well, that's true, because in the morning when you wake up, like this morning, I had a huge headache, and I got after I drank my coffee,
You're
headache's
fine.
gone. Yeah. So it really helps.
Because you're used to that caffeine, that little.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like addictive. Like, if I don't have any kind of caffeine or anything, I'm telling you, I will get a migraine to where it's like.
Yeah.
it
And you're
hurts-
in a
it
bad
hurts-
mood too.
It hurts back here.
At the back.
Like,
Yeah.
I am sensitive to light. I mean, I used to get really bad migraines, but they've gotten better now that I've regulated that caffeine. But I told you I've cut out. I mean, I don't drink sodas anymore.
That's good.
It upsets my stomach too much.
That's good. Number 2, you allow the Debbie Downer in you to sneak out. Think you should force yourself to stay positive no matter what? Then when difficult things happen, think again. Research shows that the key to long-term happiness may actually be dropping the everything is fine act. A new study found that newlyweds who remain positive in the face of negative but controllable circumstances, problems at work, financial issues, experienced more symptoms of depression 4 years later than people who looked at situations in a less positive and more accurate light. Yeah, keeping it to yourself is bad. You need to, bring it out, your anger.
You need to talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it. Communication is always good.
And I see, sometimes my situation, I like the radio station, I like work because it's stable. It's outside family life and stuff, it's always chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you don't talk about it, there's always somebody that's in a worse situation. I mean, and I'm not trying to say, okay, your worst situation makes me feel better because, but just to realize that, you're not alone, that you're not, you don't have it as bad as you think you do.
Right.
There's somebody else, and maybe you can share with them, your experience, or that's what I always, whatever I can, any of my situations or my stories, as my friends call them.
You forget, this is number 3, you have to take your vitamins. Your body best absorbs nutrients in their natural form. So rather than relying on vitamins, focus on eating a healthy diet packed with whole foods. If you do take vitamins, remind yourself that they don't replace a healthy diet and exercise or provide a buffer against unhealthy habits. So if you eat clean, and eat healthy food, and you take care of yourself, get enough sleep, then you can skip your vitamins.
Proof is in the pudding with this lady. I'm telling you. You don't even know, because they don't even know your secret. Okay, I'm not gonna tell it on the air. This lady is eats clean, eats healthy, and you know what? It shows in her skin, her body, her attitude. I'm just telling you. I won't tell the secrets.
Jerry, you're too nice. Number 4. Well, this one in relation of the number 2. You get angry and show it. Anger is actually a good emotion. It provokes you to take action and remedy situations that are wrong. The key is figuring out how to appropriately channel your anger rather than lash out. It's like if you're angry, you can punch the wall or something.
I like being a grown-up, having to deal with stuff is just, you as you grow older, you learn to contain that, because when I was younger, I'm telling you, when I was married and stuff, I would get crazy out of my mind, and I look back and I think, God, who was that crazy chick?
Yeah, right.
Who
for some reason, if you're younger, you tend to act crazy.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's just it's impulse. Now right. you get a little older.
It's a young age. You get older.
Listen to that little voice in the back of your head, okay? And it's your mom's voice. You know it is.
Well, you had the experience and you learned your lesson in life.
Yeah, that's how I tell Kyle. If you are gonna do something and you don't you have any question, you hear that little voice. Yes, that's me in the back of your head. So as I was growing up, it was my mom in the back of my head. Jerry Lee.
Okay, drink beer. Beer is rich in disease-fighting antioxidants. It also provides a dose of energy revving iron. Dark beers are richer source than light lagers, as well as dietary silicon, a mineral that helps promote bone formation, which may improve bone density and help protect against osteoporosis. 1 per day or less is best to get the healthy benefits without the added calories and pounds. Okay, I don't drink beer.
So that's 1 beer, not excess. So somebody's not gonna be like, I'm gonna drink me a 12-pack. So I'm gonna be up there and I'm gonna thumbs up. I'm living forever with that 12-pack. Right. I'm gonna drink 24-pack. I'm gonna live forever. Okay, I'm going balls out. I'm gonna drink 36.
Okay, you get stressed out about the little stuff. Chronic stress is linked to conditions like heart disease, but short-term stress actually has a positive side, pushing you to get things done and succeed at them. Stress triggers the hormone cortisol, which helps energize us. It also motivates us to do better on the things we care about and problem solve. Makes sense.
Yep, makes
you
sense.
know, just and number 7, you skip your workout 2 days in a row. Oh, that's good for me. You don't have to exercise hard every day to be healthy. 3 to 4 days a week is enough to keep you in shape. Days off give muscle time to repair and strengthen, something that happens only with rest. It's a good idea to be active every day, whether it's walking with friends, lunch, or taking your dog out for a stroll. But schedule tougher workouts for just a few days a week. At least 2 of those should be strength workouts with weights, which will deliver the biggest toning and fat-burning benefits. I can use that.
Yeah,
I don't want to work out
I want to
every
go back
day.
to like
Sometimes
2
I'm
shows
lazy.
ago, like where they said if you have more sex, it's equal to exercise. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna work on the more sex thing.
You procrastinate by reading those forwarded jokes in your inbox. So if you have like jokes,
Yes.
yeah, read it once in a while to make you know. Number 9, you take an over-the-counter sleep aid occasionally. Occasionally, not every day. Taking these pills to induce sleep once in a while is okay. It is useful to have trouble sleeping due to nasal allergies or congestion. They work because of the side effect of antihistamine, or a common active ingredient that also helps relieve allergies, but not recommended for daily use. Okay, we are going on a quick break because we have only quite a few minutes. We will be right back.
We'll be right back.
It's finally here. The time we've been waiting for. Velovita clothing line by Robbie. This is the key for us to have an opportunity to celebrate a life you left behind and create a meaningful legacy reflecting Robbie's crazy mix of fun and amazing talent. Velovita style is anybody's style, men and women alike. It is great for casual looking to hang out with your friends. Velovita has an array of styles you can choose from. We are showcasing Robbie's flashes of brilliance, strengths and skills, utilizing his arts and creativity on hats, beanies, shirts, and different accessories. To get a preview, please like it on facebook.com/Velovita Clothing by Robbie and pick out the style you like best, or email us at velovita@gmail.com or call at 702-321-4211. We are running out of time, but I want to touch this one segment. This is a new segment. This is providing you the best of the best and affordable places to grab a bite around town Las Vegas. Fuku Burger Food Truck. Fuku Burger is a Las Vegas local favorite food truck. They all do American burgers with a Japanese twist for those who don't take life too seriously. Fuku Truck rolls, bringing exotic burgers, chicken, hot dog, and fries across town. This is Las Vegas Gourmet Kitchen on wheels. The truck providing Japanese-inspired burgers comes to us from 2 Tao servers, Robert Magsanen, I call him Mags, and Colin Fukunaga. The Fuku Truck offers 6 Asian-inspired burgers, 5 beef, 1 chicken, which is very affordable, $5 to $6, plus furikahe macaroni salad and garlic fries, which is the jazzy fries.
Jazzy fries.
Seasoned with togarashi, a blend of Japanese spices served with banana ketchup. Fuku marinates their burgers in sake, mirin, and yuzu, then sears them on a grill and brushes them with special glaze before serving. They also serve a hot dog. It's called the Naga dog, but once called it Robbie dog after Robbie died because it was Robbie's favorite. It's a spicy link topped with homemade pickled daikon relish and grilled kimchi, drizzled with wasabi mayo and kabayaki sauces, then finished with hari nari. Robbie wants his hot dog topped with over easy cooked egg. It was huge and delicious. If you want Fuku Burgers schedule, go to fukuburger.com for their schedule. And
if you'd like their Facebook fan page,
yeah,
you know what, they always post where they're going, where they've been, where their next location is, and
yeah,
all you got to do is jazzy fries.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye, Jerry. I know this is like so short.
Oh,
this
that's
time.
all right. That's all right.
But,
I want to give a shout out to my friend Hector at Sugar Mill Studios. Awesome pictures. Thank you.
Yeah,
and you guys can reach him at Sugar Mill Studios on Instagram. And then AM/PM Nails, my girl Vicky, remember, 50% off. You ladies go down there.
Okay. I would like to, my quote for the week. Next time you're stressed, take a step back. Inhale and laugh. Remember who you are and why you're here. You're never given anything in this world that you can't handle. Be strong, be flexible, love yourself, and love others. Always remember, just keep moving forward. I would like to thank everyone who tuned in tonight on the Now You're Talking show. Hope you guys had fun as much as we did. Please come back again next Saturday here on KLAV 1230 on your AM dial. This is Sonia saying, sometimes it's better to be kind than to be right. Peace and love. Take care.
Love you. Remember.
Hi, this is Rich Rose and the voice of doo-wop music in Las Vegas. This is the Street Harmony Review. I want to let all my listeners and friends out there know that our new home is going to be on Wednesday night from 8 to 10 p.m. That's Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. So all you doo-wop lovers, don't forget, I'm going to be there. So let's hope you'll be there.
Hi, this is Dr.